Hello everyone and welcome back to the Football Manager 2020 simulation of Euro 2020, and we've got the final round of 16 game for you here between England, who have won all three of their group games, and Hungary, who finished third in their, I think second in their group, behind Germany, ahead of Portugal, and they have the pleasure of taking on England. And Hungary looked very good against Portugal, not so good against Germany, but not a lot of teams have looked good against Germany here. But England should be favourites for this game. Hungary, they've looked okay with that sort of five-man defence and looking to counter-attack, and England must be aware of that. It won't be as comfortable as their group stage games, and knowing England with tournaments, this could end in an upset. But let's go into the game and take a look at the teams here for you. And on the left, we have England in that 4-3-3 formation with Pickford in goal, Alexander-Arnold, Joe Gomez, John Stones and Ben Chilwell in the back line. Jordan Henderson anchors the midfield with Dele Alli and James Maddison in front of him. Raheem Sterling on the right, Marcus Rashford on the left, and Harry Kane spearheading that attack through the middle. The 3-5-2 is back for Hungary, with Golaski in goal, Magyar, Orban and Kadar in their central defence trio, with Nagy in that anchorman role. Steiber, Patkai, Szoboszlai and Salah in that four-man midfield, with Salah and Apple ahead of him. And let's go into the game here. And forgive me, any Hungarian people watching this, my pronunciation of the names is not fluent, but I am trying. As England have an early free kick, which we won't actually get to see, but England, we can expect to dominate possession here. They've been doing that in a lot of the games, but Steiber's got in behind Chilwell there, as Apple has scored for Hungary inside 2 minutes here, as England look shocked. And we'll look at that again. Like, Rashford leaves Steiber all alone, and Apple rises above everyone to head that into the back of the net. I don't know where Ben Chilwell was. Rashford wasn't getting tight onto the man, and England are 1-0 down after 2.5 minutes, really, as that's not the best kick out. It goes straight to Raheem Sterling, and is skipped past the challenge, played it into Rashford, and that's been tipped over by Golaski, and what a save that was. But Maddison to take this, and his delivery has been good, but Salah clears that one out. Alexander-Arnold, and that's been cleared out again, only as far as Ben Chilwell. But England on the ball once more, and we've spoke about this before. Knockout football is not England's forte, but they've gone a goal down early on, and they will look to just go wave after wave of attack, as Maddison finds, it's not the best header down from Sterling there. He's managed to get the ball back, and now Dele Alli on the edge of the box. Rashford finds the bottom corner, but the referee, the linesman, has his flag up, and VAR have confirmed that he was offside, and we'll see that again. Just about, he was more offside than that. Those lines looked. The lines, in my opinion, I think were in the wrong place there. But Golaski on the goal kick, and again, not the best kick out. Sterling intercepts that one. Kane on the ball now, and that's been dispossessed. Not the best clearance from Szoboszlai, as Rashford has equalised. And that three-man defence with those really pushed up wide midfielders are going to have a lot of trouble against that front three of Sterling, Rashford and Harry Kane. And we can see that again. Each of them, no one on that back post no one really back to challenge Sterling, and he had time to pick up the ball at the far post. Rashford was able to head that in, and England have equalised after 17 minutes, and they're just going to want to dominate the game like they have been doing since that goal went in, or that first goal went in the game, and get the win from here. But Alexander-Arnold on the ball. Now, some nice possession football here. England have kept a lot of the ball, almost 60%, and if they can carry on creating chances like that, I mean, that's a decent effort from Maddison, curling away from Golaski, trying to find that bottom corner, but Golaski does tip that out for a corner, and Gomez's header is saved by Golaski and just about prevents that from going over the line there. But can Hungary take the lead back? They will want to grow into the game a little bit more, have the same intensity that they had to get the first goal. But Stuyber now dispossessed by Chilwell, and Stones on the ball now. Chilwell into Henderson, back to Pickford. And just played that out to Rashford. And Stones now finds Ben Chilwell on the overlap, and he's got a lot of space to run into. Skips past the challenge from Magyar. Finds Sterling, and that's not the best header from Raheem Sterling, and it goes straight to Golaski. But England have another chance here. That's two shots that are blocked, and Maddison manages to get the ball in the box, but his effort is straight at Golaski in goal. Right now, Harry Kane puts a ball in at the back post and Magyar clears. Maddison's knocked down to Chilwell, isn't the best, but Chilwell does keep the ball. Back to John Stones now. Henderson finds Rashford, who nods that down to Maddison. Arnold, and that's been cleared out by Magyar. But as far as Rashford and Sterling into the bottom corner, and Golaski looked like he tried to claim that cross, but it just sort of crawled under him, and we'll see that again. It's a bit of a weird animation there as Golaski saved that. Magyar heads off the line, then Rashford with a Rabona cross underneath Golaski somehow, and Raheem Sterling has an empty net to score. And England have taken the lead, and from here you expect them to keep it. They looked sloppy in the first couple of minutes. Since then, that was kind of an early wake-up call for England. They weren't allowed to sort of rest into that malaise at the start as Golaski tips out another chance there from Rashford. And despite conceding 2 goals, and obviously he was at fault for that second goal, Golaski's looked pretty decent in that Hungarian net there, as Raheem Sterling dispossesses that counter-attack. And we're getting close to half-time here, but can England get a third? Stuyver getting his head onto that ball from Dele Alli, but he's come all the way across to the other side, and Hungary really need to sort out their discipline here. They're looking okay in terms of progressing the ball, but England are marking pretty well and forcing them to go backwards as Stuyber is found on that right hand side. Now Salah has been blocked. He's picked up the ball, now back to Stuyber, and now all the way back to Nagy, and that's what England are trying to do, prevent those chances from, and preventing those passes from being found by Nagy in that anchorman role. Szoboszlai finds Eppel, and he goes past Alexander-Arnold's challenge. Now Szoboszlai to Patkai. Salah now. Now Nagy. Magyar finds Stuyber on the right hand side. He keeps it in, but has to go backwards from the pressure from Chilwell. Now Salah. Stones finds Chilwell there. Into Maddison now. and England just controlling possession now. Dele Alli with a great first touch to take him away from that tackle. Finds Alexander-Arnold on that right hand side. Kane's effort is blocked. Maddison hits a post. Rashford into the back of the net, and that was utter chaos there. But Rashford has got his second of the game to double England's lead here just before the half-time mark, and we'll see that again. Alexander-Arnold's ball in, blocked. Kane's shot is blocked. Maddison hits the post, and Rashford tucks it into the empty net underneath Golaski, who really had no chance there, and that's half-time. England 3, Hungary 1, and they're looking pretty comfortable here. And Hungary are really going to need to pick their game up. They got the goal when England were, near enough asleep in the opening exchanges here in Dublin, but at the same time, since that wake-up call for England, they've just been completely the better side here. Wave after wave after wave of attack for England, and they've deserved the leads. And we'll see how the game progresses in the second half. Can England maintain their level of performance from that early shock, and can Hungary up their intensity and get one or potentially two goals back here, as Sterling's beaten in the air. Dele Alli now finds Ben Chilwell on that far side and is driven that into the bottom corner. England 4, Hungary 1, and that's the start for England that they wanted in the second half. And this is a great ball over the top here from Dele Alli. Sees the space, finds him on his left foot, takes a couple of touches, and then drills a low one into that bottom corner. And great finish there from Ben Chilwell, and I believe that is his first ever England goal, and not a bad time to get it, to be fair. Epple's header goes over the bar, and it seems like Epple's got a bit of a height advantage on the English defenders there, and Hungary just really aren't playing towards that, leaning into it and trying to get him on the end of some of those deliveries. As we've played an hour here. Gomez into Alexander-Arnold, and the ball long is hopeful at best, and it's back into Hungarian possession. Zala now into Steiber. Now Magyar back to Golaski. And the long ball is headed down. Dele Alli gets a foot in though from Salah's knockdown, and the ball into Epple's found, and Pickford saves that. And he could have taken a touch there and controlled it a little bit better, but decided to take it first time, which probably was a wrong decision there. But Magyar with the long ball. Epple nods that down to Salah. Now Szoboszlai. Now Salah on that left hand side into Epple. Good save there, even from Jordan Pickford, to prevent Hungary from getting a second goal back. As Steiber's going to take this corner, and Harry Kane clears it out. James Maddison can launch a counter-attack here as England are starting to surge forward, and the ball forward to Raheem Sterling is found, and should have played it into the back post to Marcus Rashford to complete his hat-trick, but decided to go it alone and couldn't find the back of the net. Chilwell into Rashford now. Maddison back to Ben Chilwell. Stones, and England just looking very, very comfortable here. They must have the game won by now. They've looked fantastic in this game, well, apart from the opening couple of minutes, but since that opening goal, they've just been the dominant side as Rashford comes inside and hits the side netting. He's hungry for that hat-trick, and you've got to say, given his level of performance, he's absolutely deserved it. But I thought it was taken off there, but it was Sterling that was taken off for Jadon Sancho. But Hungary, can they just get some credibility back as Stones plays that back to Pickford. Very composed defending there from John Stones. Rashford now blocked by Nagy, and Jordan Henderson intercepts that long ball forward. Back to Jordan Pickford now, and England just gonna relax for the rest of the game. There's 5 minutes left, and there's definitely not enough time for Hungary to get 3 goals back, as Rashford plays it into Chamberlain, and his volley from the edge of the box drags wide of that far post. Good effort though from the Liverpool midfielder, but England just having a little bit of fun here with just a few minutes to go. Harry Winks now finds Chamberlain, and he's played it all the way across to Alexander-Arnold, who's into the box now, and that's been blocked. And can Hungary counter-attack from here? Salah now into Nemeth. Great ball into Szoboszlai, and he's hit the post. Chilwell clears, and it's just not going right for Hungary in this game. Bodin out, and that's well wide of that far post. As we've got a couple of minutes to play, a couple of minutes of additional time, and Stones heads it out, and that's a yellow card for Apple, and it's been sent off. And we saw that in yesterday's game. Kaderabek was sent off for similar actions as Alexander-Arnold's free kick finds the back of the net, and it's England 5, Hungary 1. Trent Alexander-Arnold with the perler of a free kick, and hopefully we get to see that from this angle, this reverse angle here, around the wall into the top corner. Fantastic hit from Alexander-Arnold. And yeah, as I was saying about the red card, we saw the exact same thing in the game against the Czech Republic-Spain game. Kaderabek was sent off in the 93rd minute with a couple of minutes left, just out of pure frustration there, as England look like they are marching on into the quarterfinals with a massive 5-1 victory here over Hungary, and you've got to say they've absolutely deserved that. Fantastic performance from England after going 1-0 down in the 3rd minute. Responded to that early goal really, really well. Scored 5 and thoroughly deserved their place in the quarterfinals. But that's going to be it for this game. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for future episodes, and make sure you hit that notification bell as well so you don't miss any videos. And I'll see you tomorrow for the little summary video of the entire round of 16. Thank you.